It's go time. It's go time.
And we're live. And that's not. There we go. That's me. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Today is Sunday, February 28th. This is our first Royal Rivals rebranded tournament for women and non-binary folks. I am Nepenthes, and I have with me today Yasuko.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good evening. Yasuko, I like your hat.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to start this off right with compliments. Very complimentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta give love to the best offline event. In the world, right? Shout out to offline events.
Shout out to offline events, keeping us all just safe and sane during this during these troubled times.
Yeah. By not being a thing.
By not exactly. By not expecting us to go out and yeah.
We have a really hype tournament though for you guys. This is something that has been in the works for several weeks, and we have a really fun exhibition team tournament for you. Looks like we have, man. This is what's going on now. We have an 11 pick against Blanca. Yo,
So who are the teams right now?
with confidence right now. We got Team Mira versus Team Redmond.
All right.
Or Team Rika.
Team Rika and Team Mira.
Actually, a Marine. Actually, I apologize. It's Team Marine.
Marine. Okay.
Yeah.
11 Maine. That's a street somebody grew up on, I'm sure.
Man, I'm so like interested in these matchups now because like of all the buffs and nerfs that have happened.
Yeah.
Somersault. And see, like I'm so used to that pressure being plus, and it's just like, yeah, those are all zero now.
Those, yeah. It's. I'm still not 100% familiar with the new changes as far as frames go, but I'm seeing a definite shift in what I expected from this matchup. Oh. Alright, sitting, waiting. Oh,
Sweep
and
activate.
V-trigger, and...
Hold it! And Spencer Meter gets the kill.
Very nice.
Nice job by 11 right there.
First round. Oh, nice Sonic kick there. Uh-oh, I can't. There we go. Alright. No, you're good.
No punish on the block ball.
Nice anti-air.
Dive Sonic. Pushing Blanc to the corner.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice counterplay to the V-trigger 2. Does it again.
And then right back in the corner. Oh, another Blanca ball.
Hey, Romglom looking a little bit more confident here, going for more Blanca balls since 11 main's not punishing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice block on the mix-up there.
Spending a lot of meter just to kind of take their turn back. We got
great reaction.
Here's the
Wow.
up ball. Nice, very nice reaction.
Guile wins.
And 11 main takes the first match. 11 main is Viola Vodka. Yeah, that helps. Alright, next up, this is gonna be 11 main versus, because it's winter stays, right? No. Okay, well then I take that back.
So we're just rotating in the next.
Okay, so we're doing SFL style today for those of you watching. If you're familiar with SFL style, everyone gets a chance to play and it's round robin. I'm pretty sure I just oversimplified that.
Hey everybody, Joe here, on the mic now. I remember last time I said that I was going to butt in, I would have like my own audio cue. I'll figure that out later. While they figure out the order, I do want to let everybody know that if you at any point want to see pets, I have a pet screen for you. I can make you look at this cat or this dog at any time. So that will happen at various points throughout the tournament, like we do. But with that, I'll let you get back to it while I try and figure out who's up next. Mesocrats and Romglom, it seems. All right.
Joe Monday
enjoy.
coming through with the only pets.
Oh, so we might see Mesocrats versus what neutral probably? Either that or maybe Rika herself. I'm curious how this is gonna go.
It's go time.
Let's see. For Rika, they play a lot of characters. G, I know for sure. I think they might have a Cody. I'm trying to think of like matchups that might be coming up, you know?
Yeah.
Marine, I know, plays obviously Laura, and she has a poison. I don't know who else she plays.
I've seen Marine play Poison, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And then I forget what character, what neutral or kitten plays. So it's some interesting.
So I want to explain the format here a little bit more. So it's A versus A, B versus B, C versus C, and then it goes back to whoever is knocked out until everyone's done, pretty much. So we had A versus A, and now we have what neutral versus
Mesocrats.
Mesocrats.
I
Cool.
see Zeku on the screen. That's definitely Mesocrats.
Are we gonna see more young Zeku or old Zeku?
Misa can play both. So yeah, she's definitely got a really solid, super solid Zeku. Nobody knows because she hasn't had a chance to compete offline lately. So,
Round one.
but she's really good. So this is gonna be really interesting. Okay, so we're gonna see Laura versus Zeku.
Yep.
Interesting matchup.
Like that spacing with those grabs.
Yeah, they made some nerfs to young Zeku, so his stun's been really diminished on some of his moves like Hosanto.
Yeah.
But they've done some buffs to old Zeku, so his grams, these ones, definitely have been buffed. His V
Overhead
skill 2
there.
got buffed. Nice.
That's gonna do it. Yeah. Wow.
You chose the wrong opponent.
All right. Misocrats takes the first round.
Fight.
Didn't get touched once.
Nope.
Yeah, she's doing a great job right now. And that's, yeah, see that now has a hitbox. Okay, that was a great jump in.
Oh, nice pressure. Oh,
Lucian
Misocrats
flip
taking her turn back.
in the corner.
Oh, nice
V-shift.
V-shift. That's our first V-shift of the day, folks. Oh, and another
second
one.
of the day.
Nice
And the
break. Back to young Zeku. Sliding in. Slide right in. Nice V counter to throw. Oh, that corner
nice.
V-shift.
And another-
Putting some pressure back
no!
on. Oh, was that a drop? What was?
That was a misinput.
Oh.
Yeah. I think she was looking for the
Zeku
medium right
wins.
there.
Alright, well, Misocrats takes it. It's now 2-0. 2-0 team Rika Reedman.
So it's a 1-1 for each head-to-head matchup. Is
Mhm.
that my understanding? Okay.
Yeah, best of one. So far we've got what neutral is knocked out for now, and who was our first Blanca
It'll
player?
be Marine. Will play next.
Yeah.
Yeah, Romglom and what neutral are knocked out.
Yep.
And so
Let's do this.
Rika's gonna have to play next against. That'll be against Marine, so that'll be the two captains.
So we've got the captains.
That'll be pretty hype, yeah.
All right, captain versus captain. This should be a hype match.
Yeah, both players are exceptional.
We got some. Looks
And
like we
Rika
got a
plays
few
lot of different
seconds.
games, too.
Looks like we got a few seconds to talk about. Oh nope, never mind. Match is coming up. Plug some sponsors at some point here.
Yeah, right after this we should have a little bit
Yeah.
of a break.
All right, we got Laura versus Fong.
Round one.
This is gonna be a good one.
That's right, they do play that.
Marine playing Laura, Rika with Fong, and Marine's off to a great start. Nice overhead there. Man grab. Oh,
Nice V reversal to get out. Sets up. Yeah, that's minus. It's like minus 17. When she does the TS combo. Nice check on the fake pressure there. V shift.
V shift.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
real-
whip on the stand fierce. Nice V
V
reversal.
reversal there.
Good
Seeing some good-
anti-air. And the
Seeing some good
conversion.
neutral here. Look at this
Nice
pressure.
setup.
Oh,
Into
and
the
that's
stun.
gonna do it.
And the back throw for optimal meter gain.
Yep.
Round
Alright,
Rika
Rika takes the
Reedman
first
looking good
round.
around one, right?
That was solid. That was some good play there. All right,
Lace on the carpet.
got throwing purple stuff in neutral.
Nice pressure there. Patience for Marine.
Yep.
Again, their conversions are so good. Into the corner. What's the setup? Oh, and
Oh,
he gets
there we
it.
go. Oh,
Into the
and
stun.
that's gonna probably be
Oh,
drop.
it whiffed the jab whiff. All the pressure. That's plus.
Just non-stop
Dang.
pressure, and then the low.
Check the feet, but don't make it weird.
Watch.
Ooh, oh.
Watch your socks. All right.
Wow, so it's 2-1 right now to Team
It's-
Reedman.
2-1 Team Reedman. Who
So
do we
the-
have left?
We have so obviously
Go time.
that was it? Oh, okay, so we don't knock them all out. Okay, I see.
Also, is it just whoever has the most standing
Wait,
after?
no, because Miso won. So it's 2-1 right now.
Flex on him.
Got an update on
Everybody-
that situation here.
Joe here. I've been keeping the score wrong in my brain. That if the commentators are confused, it's my fault. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks, Joe.
So we are it's 2-1 to Team Reedman, which means the burden of victory lies squarely on the shoulders of Miso Kratz. But she's gonna be playing who went first? It was 11 main, which is Viola Vodka. So she'll probably be playing Viola Vodka. It'll be Zeku versus 11 question mark? What a flex, by the way. Just be like, yeah, I mean 11.
Yeah, I mean random select.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it is!
It's
It is!
wow. Just
Wow.
the
flex.
the flex, the audacity,
The audacity.
the just.
I need that
oof.
gif right now. Just the dude going,
Round
the
one.
audacity.
The audacity. So 11 main is Abigail.
Yeah, shut that down. Alright,
Throwing
don't let him get
tires.
that started.
Goodyear
Again,
open for business. Tires are in stock. Oh, that pressure.
Yeah.
We got stun. Are we gonna? Oh, nice overhead there.
V-shift. Yeah, baited the V-shift.
Back in the corner. Yep.
Yeah, Miso's
getting out of
spacing
that
on the,
command
on the
grab.
slide sweep is so good. Oh yeah, get
Oh,
wrecked
yeah.
by the mongoose.
Only
And
pets.
the back jump. Only pets. Hashtag only
Round two.
Hashtag only pets.
Fight.
Joe's gonna show us some cats after this one.
Oh,
Oh,
no, that-
nice.
that did
Armored
not-
right through that.
Yep. Oh, nice check on the wake up. Goes up the V skill, switches back to ult. Oh, that's a big punish.
Not worried about that bird.
Yeet.
Corner to corner.
Slide. Yeet.
Take the throw
And
right.
the Bushin flip, and then that's gonna be wow. Nice job
Wow.
by Miso.
Very nice. Very
Dominant.
nice.
Don't
So-
random select on me. Don't random
Just-
select
yeah.
on me. It is now 2-2.
2-2.
All knotted up.
All right. So next we have Marine versus. Trying to read the thing here.
Wait. Miso. So it should be Miso versus Reedman. Rika. Yep.
That's Misa versus Rika. Okay.
Yeah. So Miso versus Mika, or Rika rather, and I don't know if we're gonna see G or Fong. I'm really interested. Yeah,
got
it's G.
G.
Okay. The G has now been spotted.
You spoke it into existence.
I was trying to think of like matchup wise, right? Like who would make more sense, and like to me, it seemed like that was the play with a kick
Yeah.
versus if you know you're gonna be facing against Iku, right?
Round
Like,
one.
Yeah.
Fight.
can she save it for Team Marine, or is the captain going to? Ooh, nice jump in right there. Too many grams.
We got level 1 presidential power. Oh,
He's charging up. The space, Rika's spacing, looking really nice there.
so good.
Oh, and
Stun. Just gonna go straight for it. Nice.
And then G
So-
King happened.
I know G got some buffs with regards to how he can cancel his specials now. So,
Oh, the whip on the command grab.
oh,
Into the palm. It's like plus a million. Oh. Rika fires
Rika.
right back.
taking her turn back.
Punishing the whip Plazanto. Oh.
Command grab in the
Acting like you're not
corner.
gonna get grabbed from that range? I don't think
And
so.
then
Zayku.
stun, and that's gonna hurt. Not gonna kill, but it's gonna hurt.
And it's the combos, they just keep going. Oh, my god.
Oh.
And that's dead.
That was sweet. Someone clipped that. That was sweet. That EX
Yeah.
wheel kick into the command grab.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
you can
pretty.
cancel that. That was,
That-
yeah.
That was really pretty. All right.
Wow.
So where are we at? 3-2.
So that would- yeah, 3-2 for Team Reedman.
And that's gonna do it, right?
Yeah. So that would
Yeah.
be Team Reedman.
Yeah.
Team Rika 3-2 over Team Marine. Yeah.
So Team Rika takes it.
While we're waiting for our next match, I understand that we have some sponsors now.
We have some sponsors. I'm gonna do some casual product placement here with my Chun-Li Collector Cup.
Tell me about Collector Cup.
So, Collector Cups are licensed. Cute little travel mug. You put your protein shake in it, put your G Fuel in here, shake it up, comes with a little screen. I got some fun tips here. We have a promo code right now. You get 30% off. What is that code?
It is Royal Rivals.
Yep. So code Royal Rivals, 30% off for the rest of the day, and then after that, it's going to be 20% off if you use that code. So that code's going to be good for more than just today. If you can't decide which character is your favorite, I like Chun-Li, but we've also got Akuma here.
Nice.
The art on that is really nice.
That is
I think
actually really cool art.
I'm gonna put this one on the shelf. One's a cup, one's for collecting. It's like buying comics. This is my reader copy right here. I like it too. It's like it's a grown-up sippy cup.
Nice.
Yes, there's Kool-Aid in there.
They also have the. Also, it looks like you can go to collectorcup.com, and they also, I guess, you want to check out the gaming performance powder, which is called Power Up, which goes hand in hand with their cups. But also they have for like, because you were showing off the artwork that they have on there. So currently they're supported by titles like so there's Street Fighter cups, Dragon Ball Fighters. And DBZ in general, also Assassin's Creed, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Rainbow Six Siege are some of the featured cups.
I really like the vintage ones. The Pac-Man and the Mega Man were pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds.
Had a hard time deciding which one I wanted to get, to be honest. There's some really good ones.
Yeah, so please check them out.
Yeah. We've got another sponsor today. We've got Grinding Coffee.
Yo, this company's OD.
Yeah, it's a
I'm actually
black.
partnered.
Go ahead.
I'm actually partnered with them.
Oh, really? Right on.
Yeah. Sometime last year, they were starting out. I love coffee, and they were reaching out to people that might be interested in becoming a partner, advertising for their brand new company. I always buy my coffee from them, even though I have access to their to getting it for free. But I mean, because I want to support the company. They're amazing. Their coffee is the best coffee I've ever brewed in my own home.
And they don't roast it until you order it. Am I right?
That is correct. Yeah, they're partnered with the Coffee Trust, which is an organization that helps the farmers that actually grow the coffee beans to develop, tech up, if you will, for more sustainable, growing and things like that. They, like you said, they don't roast it until you order it, and then it's roasted and shipped to you, so it's packaged fresh. You can get multiple different grinds. You can get it whole bean, so you don't even have to get it ground. If you want some tips, Cowboy Blend is solid. Mexico Blend is super solid. The Gourmet Donut Shop I just tried is OD stop. So those are some good ones. They also have some really, if you like flavored coffee, they have some really solid flavored coffees as well. So check them out. You can go to grindingcoffee.co. They're at Grinding Coffee Co. on Twitter, and if you punch in the code Royal Rivals, you get a 10% discount.
Yeah, we got a discount for them too, and also as we forgot to mention, they're black owned, black LGBTQ plus owned. Yeah. So
yeah, I was
not
looking
only
for ways to support more black owned and LGBT owned
Yeah.
businesses, and so when I found out about them, I was like, oh man. I purchased some of their samplers, and then I was totally hooked. I was like, oh my
yeah,
I've never
especially
had coffee
like
this good.
in the coffee industry, I don't really see a whole lot of black owned coffee roasters, so that's really exciting to have that there.
Yeah, and that the product they sell is so like head and shoulders above anything I've ever had, like coffee wise, for brewing in my own home. Like I was like so shocked and just so happy and excited to have a product that I like was not only amazing but was owned by amazing people.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
So let's see where we're at. Joe's gonna. Oh, go ahead, Joe.
I've sent all the invites, and as we wait for everybody we just need Young Witch to roll in. But I do have some animals I can share. Oh, it's Young Witch's Madame Bison. That's why that invite didn't
Madame
work.
Bison.
Now I know. But while she's joining, let's take a look at some pets. So first and foremost, let's show off the UNCUT.
That's the DDK right there.
That's the Royal Rivals official cat, I suppose. This is a cute dog as well. Look at that.
That's such a cute dog. He's such a cute doggy.
How about this one? Enjoying the sun, laying down on the little rug.
Hot
there.
pets in your area.
eyes little. That dog's high. Anyway.
That dog's me on any given evening.
I like this doggy. This dog's face is just smooshy, and that's nice. Who else do we have? This is Yanga's.
So fluffy.
Look at the fluff on that one.
That's some majestic fluff.
How much fluff gets like all over the house, right? With this much fluff. I used to have a golden retriever when I was growing up, and just the amount that you would find small little pets everywhere. It's
like tribbles.
Yeah, exactly like tribbles.
Who are these two?
Two cats. This
Those are
is
some pretty kitties.
Zangai's cats. Two cats. One has long hair, the other does not. How about this one? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, that's so precious.
This is Vampire Anabox's
little doxy baby.
Dachshund. Don't call him a dash hound. Call him a dachshund. Hello.
I don't ever do that.
Oh, their little face.
Peeking. This is again Vampire Anabox's puppies. Oh my gosh, when the snoot pops out like that. Oh, just adorable. Makes me want to boop that snoot. Okay, so this one's a threefer. You get 3 for the price of 1. This is Toppin's dogs. Look at those doggies out in the snow, enjoying the snow, having a good time.
It's 3-in-1. It's like Urian's Speed Trigger.
Exactly.
Use this 3-in-1 shampoo.
Uh-oh. I got booted. Well, I didn't get booted, but the match didn't work out. Look at this little guy right there. Look at that. Look at that mug. He's mean mugging the
He's
camera.
serious. He's serious business.
With the inside-out ears, he's a little grumpy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes my dog's ears get that way, and he doesn't notice it, and he can't fix it. It's very funny to me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a tired doggo.
Oh.
The tongue. Is it just
Rest
hang out like that?
The blep.
Rest your head with the blip.
Little blip.
RDB. Resting dog blood.
This is
I feel
another-
like every event needs this. Just
yeah. Little dog time. This is
little pet time.
Sriracha's dog. I didn't realize how much that looks like Tom's dog. Although the neck rolls in that one. Very.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's fun. Like, you ever just like grab the rolls of a dog and just be like, ooh, squeeze them. Anyway, into the
I
match.
can't say that I
Hug
have.
on him and...
All right, we got a match.
All right, we have
Alright.
the match. Oh, that's
Miria versus Century. All right.
Yeah, back to neutral.
So who's the captain for this team here?
Miria is the captain, and then God. Wait a second, I will find it for you. Tatsunami Milani.
Tatsuna Milani is the captain for this one. Got it. All right.
Ooh, that
Oh.
worked out though.
Before I could say Cammy's got 3 full bars and V trigger, but
That's good kung fu.
gonna take it
Once
out
you
with
got
cash
hit,
in their
I thought it
pocket.
might've- Yeah, but she didn't. She didn't continue after on the crouch jab. I wonder if that was just like muscle memory taking over, or if she was just trying to go in for the. Oh, nice dive kick.
Dive kick, yeah, thrown in the corner.
Look at Jimmy got thrown in the corner. Reshift.
Stand fierce. We need a Chun-Li stand fierce counter. Nice mix.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit mid. Into the
Oh, it's
guard break. Again, second guard break. Okay.
oh,
Got the
tried
shimmy.
tech. Alright, Century's got
Get
V
off.
trigger loaded. Oh,
the
nice.
activation for the whip punish. That was so hype.
That was nice.
That was pretty OD. Let's go, Senshi Ray.
Alright, round apiece. Final round, here we go. Another stand fierce.
Yeah. Miria really
Nice
on
jab
top of
anti-air.
her. Oh, and in the CA.
Yeah.
And you know we're gonna see Okuzeme set up after this.
What's the setup? Oh,
Same. You know what's wild is she can actually space that out so that she lands on the same side even though it hits cross up.
oh yeah.
So OD. Oh, no punish on the legs though. I mean, mild punish on the legs.
Century's got V trigger ready. Oh,
Back
was that a
down.
nut back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miria just got it going, didn't take her foot off the accelerator, and just
Yep,
kind of
just
yeah.
powered right through. All right.
Yeah, she got that CA, put her in the corner, put her in the mix-up on the Okizeme setup, and then just kind of closed it all out.
Waiting to see who the next match is here.
So, Young Witch is a Beepson player,
All right, we got
and
Young Witch versus Tatsuna. All right.
alright, so we're gonna have Bison versus Vega, Dictator versus Claw, or Vega versus Balrog if you're going
Vega
for the
versus
Japanese game.
Balrog. Yep.
I wonder what this matchup is like, because like both characters are like slightly different this go around.
Yeah,
Vega
they've got
lost
a-
some conversions that were like really big for him.
Yeah.
But then Bison also got some nerfs, so gonna be interesting
Bison
to see
doesn't get to just push buttons like he used to
as much.
as much.
Lost his 3 frame, which is kind of big for Psycho Axe.
Yep.
And Vega does have a 3 frame, so they'll be able to he'll be able to contest in those situations now. I'm really interested to see how this is gonna play out.
This is going to be a good one. I'm going to take a second and just talk about who we're raising money for today.
Yes.
we are raising money for two organizations. We're doing the Advancement Project
Let's begin.
and the National Black Disability Coalition. So your donations today are going to support those two organizations on today, the last day of Black History Month. We did not see Bison. We've got Falk versus Claw.
Oh, so we're looking at Ben Borfield for.
Is this a button check?
Too slow.
Take a second, see what's...
I thought BG and Spiral was on the same team as.
I think we just ended up with the...
Yeah, I think this is just a slight
Yeah.
mistake.
Hey,
Yep.
Joe here. There was a slight mistake, and so they're just going to quickly finish up the round before we figure out what's going on.
Too slow.
Because it will be... And Chobokins was switched out for Huge Beetle. I forgot to mention that.
Fall wins.
Sorry about that,
Thanks
folks.
for being patient with us, folks, and by us I mean Joe.
Ouch. Damn, Joe.
Listen,
Damn, Joe.
most things are my fault. I feel like that one. I feel like that one was not on me.
So who do we have coming up here?
It will be BGN Spiral versus Huge Beetle. So it will be
Okay.
Okay.
Bimborpheus
So-
versus Huge Beetle.
Yeah. So we're gonna have it'll be Ibuki v somebody. I don't know if we're gonna see Seth, Folk. I think they also. I think those are their two mains. But who knows? Bimborpheus plays a few characters. It'd be interesting
Yeah.
to see how this plays out.
I would love to see some Falk. And we got some Falk and some Ibuki. Falk got some good buffs this season, didn't she?
Round one.
She did. Yeah. She actually got some pretty good stuff. Goes with the second the shots there.
Keeping that shot charged.
Nice job sniping Ibuki.
Yeah, really controlling that space in front of her.
Nice anti-air by Huge Beetle. Crush counter. Okay, EX. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Huge Beetle can get it going.
Beetle's having trouble finding their way in.
Yeah, not really able to open up and convert. Okay, here we go. +4.
There we go.
No conversion on
So
the
we've
on
got-
the whiff V-trigger activation. Nice block. Walk into the GP.
Nice pressure, nice shimmy. And the counter hit, and that's gonna do it.
Yeah, tough to challenge on those plus frames.
Yep.
Especially when one hit's pretty much gonna kill you. Okay, nice. Got the back strong. Towards the throw.
Now we got some pressure going. Oh,
Alright, can she build off this? Nice. Morphe is doing a good job, like whenever Huge Beetle seems to kinda get some pressure going. Nice.
and connected on the V trigger. Nice pressure with the shots too.
Yeah, fighting her way out of the corner.
Yep, missed.
Again, pressuring.
Nice check with that jab. Another command grab.
Alright.
Bimborpheus got full bar here, and Huge Beetle's got V trigger loaded ready.
One kunai left. Oh yeah,
Oh.
nice job on the whip punish there.
Nice.
Final round.
All right, taking that round. It's 1-1.
Ooh, that was a great EX. To
Nice
to shut
GP
down
for
that
the
EX.
kunai.
Yeah.
What to do?
Crush counter into DP. Backs off on the pressure.
What to
Nice
do?
patience from Big Beetle. Nice block.
Nice block.
pressure advantage. Gets flipped for troubles.
Tech on the throw.
Activation. Oh!
Nice jump
Okay.
in, but could have
I
converted.
thought she was
but-
gonna convert and then she went for the overhead.
Yeah.
Nice blocks by Huge Beetle. That's a punish. Ooh, went for the throw, but it whiffed. Plus frames. Nice job by Huge
Watch
Beetle
your-
there.
Watch your toes.
Boogie wins.
Huge Beetle takes it. It's 2-0.
And I think while we're waiting for this other match, we have I think we missed talking about a sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Hitbox.
Yeah, let's
Hitbox
talk about
Arcade.
Hitbox.
It's go time.
Let's talk about Hitbox. I don't have one. I've tried it. I got grandma hands. I can't I can barely tie my shoes, let alone play the piano equivalent of a joystick, but these things are amazing. What? Did you go get your Hitbox?
I have a hitbox, but no, I don't know where that's going. But we'll have this next matchup should be between Madame Bison and Censure. So
Okay.
Phantom Miria needs to drop down. I don't know if she knows that yet, though. I'll have to ping her to
So I was gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Miria, drop down.
I was gonna kind of segue into the grandma hands thing, and talk about the hurt box.
I have a hitbox.
You have a hitbox.
So I actually have the original hitbox. So it doesn't have like the cool connector up top like that one
Yeah.
has. This one's just it's plugged in direct because it's a Gen 1 hitbox. This is actually Delzon Fire's hitbox.
Yeah.
He gave it to me because he plays Mixbox, and he tried this out to see if it would like suit his fancy, but he's a criminal, so he decided to stick with the Mixbox. Keyboard warriors out there.
The cross up looks really cool.
The cross-up is interesting. The things
really is.
that I've talked with about to Hitbox Sora, like the things that the cross-up introduced to players was more important than like the thing itself. Because the hitbox I think is better than a crossover. But anyway, matchup. Let you two go to it.
Alright, so we have Tatsuna Milani versus Madame
Now we've got
Youngway.
now we've got that Dictator Claw matchup that
Yes.
that you so expertly predicted.
Nice job catching with the light Aurora spin edges. Trying to catch Madame Bison walking back.
That was an interesting whiff punish right there.
Ooh, punish. Went for the roll because it's projectile invincible and punished anyways. Comes in with a stomp. Oh,
Nice
wow.
air grab.
That was so sick. Nice conversion up the low forward.
Slide, getting out of trouble. Right back in pressure though. Oh,
Buster Claw. And then checked with the...
got caught pushing buttons.
Yep.
Round two. Fight.
Right, Tatsuna Milani. 1 point.
Sky High Claw. No punish on the Sky High Claw. That's that Superman move.
Yep.
Jab anti-airs.
Just threw out
Just
the scissors. Wow. Okay.
just YOLO scissor kick.
When in doubt.
Check the dash there.
Back to neutral. Flying Barcelona, nice jump back jab to just shut that down. Which trying to stay in and just kind of mount this pressure on Vega, whose defensive options are not that good. But and she just lost the claw.
Lost the claw.
Command grab is available now, though, because
Lost
Vega
the
needs
mask.
it. Yep. So That means 10% more damage dealt and received. Oh, she...
And that's it.
That was muscle memory right there. She went to switch. She didn't have the claw to switch to.
Tried to switch stance, yep.
Yep.
Alright, we're even here. And then the YOLO scissor kick again.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Nice
Just
job, Vic. Tatsuna really was mounting some... Oh my god.
Oh, the reversal EX scissor kick. And they say Bison doesn't have good reversals.
It's gotta
Nice
be
backdash.
Oh, nice job shutting down the EX reverse spin edge.
And
Oh, crush
ooh,
counter. Cash is out.
EX into buttons. Tetsuna's got V trigger.
Trying to find a way to get in. She has so many resources. There you go. She went to switch to
I think she
Clock
thought she had. Did she think she had super or?
I
tried
think
to
she
switch
was
stance?
she was gonna switch stances to convert, and she didn't have it, so she lost all the frame advantage. And so now, yeah, where she was almost on super, she still got the bar. There's
Oh,
that was so
the
sick.
mix
What a
up, the cross up. There you go. Tatsuna takes it away.
So still life for Team Tatsuna. She's gonna be, if we're going in order, then she's gonna be facing off against who won the first game?
Miria.
It was Miria, yeah. So she'll be facing off against Miria now. Captain v Captain.
All right.
So that's gonna be Chun versus Claw.
Chun versus Claw.
Yeah. A good Claw. I mean that matchup. I mean, Chun is so tough on the ground, right? But as long as Claw can, as long as Vega can keep his Claw, he can compete there. And then if he varies his air attack, I think he can make it really hard for Chun to keep him out. Yeah, because she's got, especially since lights have kind of been diminished in terms of their anti-air capabilities in this
Yeah,
new
you
version,
can't really anti-air with lights as much as you could in the past.
Yeah, it's much more difficult to get a clean anti-air now with lights. So that's going to mean that stand short's not going to be as strong. So Miria's probably gonna have to rely on stand roundhouse, back roundhouse with Chun to do a lot of anti-airing. Maybe back strong. Not
Yeah, I was
totally
gonna say
sure.
back strong would be another one.
The knife hand. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this neutral kind of plays out once it gets going.
Once it gets going.
Yeah, and also since we were talking about hitbox earlier, look at it, just popped on the screen too.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, no, never mind.
Okay, we got a match.
We got a match.
I was gonna.
going.
Round one.
All right. Phantomiria and Tetsuna Milani.
Nice job. No. Nice little conversion there. Pushing claw into the corner.
There's that stand strong.
And each hit that claw takes 4 blocks diminishes the HP on the claw itself. So
Yep.
it's gonna want
So like you said, holding on to that claw is gonna be real important, but
yeah,
Miria's putting on the pressure.
yeah. Just look at this pressure just to knock it. Now that it's all,
Just
it's
to
all
get
gone.
it, yeah.
Okay, got the slide. Got checked on the pressure. Nice job by Miria.
Spinning bird kick is gonna
Round
end
two.
round one.
Fight.
See if Tatsuna can get more of an offense going this time.
Yeah, Tatsuna is gonna have to put on a little bit more gas here.
And it's really tough, when you only have one game. You gotta make adjustments really fast. It's really, really difficult to do that, not having a second game to go to.
You don't have that second game to kind of just assess what happened in the first one. Yeah, best of one is a little tricky.
Back-to-back throws. Punish. Yeah. Chun
EX
has,
legs to get out of the corner.
and it moves her so far forward. Definitely, she's one of those few characters that can definitely punish that.
Yep.
Ooh!
Oh,
misspaced the down forward roundhouse. But not a big enough cash out there by Tatsun, and unable to resist the top that is Chun-Li.
Win for Team Miria.
So that's a win for
And that's-
Team Miria.
yep, that's going to be a win for Team Miria. So far we've got Team Rika and Team Miria. Next
Right.
up, we've got...
Go time.
Who do we have next?
Yeah, who do we have next here?
While we're figuring that out, I wanted to... I forgot something about the collector cups. They also have these coins. I don't know if you can see with the light. My window is right in front of my desk because I'm smart. But they come with these really cool coins, and it's got Chun-Li on one side, and it's got Street Fighter V limited edition on the back. So if, you know, offline events ever come back and we have a need for a coin toss, which I don't think ever really happens anymore, but there you
Collector
go.
Cup has got you.
The collector cup's got you. Just make sure you take the coin out before you start drinking out of the cup. That's important.
Top tip.
Yeah.
Retweet to
Pro
save
tip.
a life.
Pro tip, yeah.
So we were, I was about to say, yeah, Hitbox is a really cool, controller layout. I've been using a Hitbox for the past year, and yeah, we'll say past year or so, and it takes some serious getting used to. I would say if you play on stick, expect at least about a month. If you play religiously, it should take about a month for you to get pretty good for. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be taking a break.
Are we doing all? Are we going back to
We
only
have-
pets?
We have some fresh new analysts coming up in just a moment.
Who do we have? Who do we have on the mic after us?
We have the lovely Mira,
All
who
right.
is our like resident champion of what was Queens of Quarantine.
Yeah.
The dominant Mira, and also the one and only Saint Cola, freshly back from his trip covering the CPT final event. So I'm
I
excited
gotta
about
say, I just really love St. Cola's commentary.
that. Yeah, it's
That CPT event was amazing.
he's so awesome. He gets so hyped, but he also like provides such good information. Like,
Mhm.
he's a really good commentator. Like he's been on his grind for when the pandemic started, right? Like everywhere I looked, St. Cola's out here just doing the commentary. I was like, man, this guy doing the work, and his commentary is just not like it's not like he ever was bad, right? But he's just grown and developed as a commentator and gotten even better. So I'm really happy for everything that's been happening for him.
Definitely inspirational.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude's been grinding and deserves everything that's been coming his way because he's such a cool and nice dude,
Yeah. And Mira, just the champion
Yeah,
coming in.
she's so talented, right? Because not only is she a world class player, she competes regularly and does win Wednesday night fights, right? And other events that she enters, but like. People be sleeping on her as a commentator as well. Like she does an amazing job. She's super insightful. She's always quick to point out and then go below the surface of what's happening, kind of being able to break down and explain to you what's going on in the players' minds and explaining situations really clearly and concisely. So you guys are in for a treat. So stick around, please.
I'm just waiting for Mira and Eli to do the DBZ fusion dance and become unstoppable. That's what I'm waiting for. It'll happen.
That's too much power. It's definitely over 9,000.
Yeah, right. Like
Well-
they would become an unstoppable force. That's like what happens when you combine like what is an immovable object along
With an unstoppable force.
You would
Yeah.
get that pairing, right? It's like behold the birth of a god.
We are but mortals.
Round one.
Alright. So we got
Alright.
Team Miria versus Team Reedman. I'm hyped. Chun versus G, let's go.
Captain versus captain.
Yes. Crush counter. He's already at presidentiality level 2.
El
Oh my God,
Presidente.
this is gonna hurt.
Oh,
And the stun.
and the stun. Gotta give him a speech. Give the crowd what they want to hear.
He had to cough. Oh boy.
Oh,
Ready to lose?
Rika out of the corner, or Miria out of the corner.
Fighting. Oh, we got the jump in. All right, cashing it out.
We're
Still
going
a little V-meter left.
corner to
Ooh,
corner.
V-shift, the unblockable
The
setup.
shift.
Here we go.
Was that a
Let's
double
go.
shift?
Yeah, Mary was just like, oh, nice.
Oh,
and
tried to
punished
shift
the
out of the-
second shift. Look at that, turned it all around in just a moment. Phantom Miria.
That was a huge swing right there.
That was, yeah, huge swing. Looked like Rika was like completely in control.
And
then
that's-
just switched.
I love that that new V shift mechanic because it definitely, you know, it can get you out of a tight situation like that.
Or put
but-
you in one.
or put you right into one.
Crush counter.
Crush counter.
Ashing out. Hit screen. Push him into the corner. Ooh, don't push
gonna
any
do
buttons. What are
it.
you doing? Woo. Wow. Decisive.
Chun-Li wins.
It was like what a swing, right? Like the momentum was all with Rika.
Yep.
Didn't cash
then-
out on the stun combo. Kept her alive with just too much health. Miria
just-
started an offense. She started pressing.
Nope, it's my turn. I'm taking this
Yeah.
one back. Yep.
Like so two key moments, like you were saying, right? Like she
Yeah.
had that amazing V shift, which got her out of the pressure.
Mhm.
And one, or actually, it was two V shifts that really turned it, right? Because like it looked like it was gonna go Miria's way.
Yep.
Rika V shifted. That was a godlike V shift to get
And
out of the
then-
unblockable. But then
And then tried to
V-shifted-
V shift out of the cross up mix up. Yep.
Yep, and then ate that jump in, and that just it was a wrap after that. And then Miria just found her spot in the second round, and then just put the pedal to the floor, and just kind of just was like, I got places to go
Yep.
when you're in the way.
Just made that adjustment real quick, just in
Yeah.
between rounds, just like that. Didn't need a second match.
Yeah, well, that's what I expect from a player of her caliber. She's such a talented player.
Yep. So are we doing the swap out here? Yep.
So we have
11 main.
Viola Vodka coming up next, and she's going to be facing off against, if I can read this ticker here, Huge Beetle.
Alright, you can read that. I'm just
So we're gonna have, so the matchup's gonna be, I'm assuming 11, because that's the flex. I mean to be fair, like if you name your account 11 main and you're not, naming
you have
11,
to stick with
you
11.
kinda gotta, yeah, right. You gotta
Yeah.
stick to your guns. So
You
I
gotta-
respect it.
You gotta stick to it.
We're gonna have that. We're gonna have 11 versus Ibuki. So luck of the draw as to who Viola Vodka is gonna get, and then what V trigger is it? Oh, okay.
Ended up with Zeku. So we got
Zeku.
Zeku versus Ibuki.
I can't read the loadout though. The screen's a little too small.
Zeku 11.
Okay, so we
For-
got V Steel 1, V Trigger 2. Interesting. Well, at least young Ziku's gonna have solid anti-air.
Fight.
Uh-huh. Immediately.
Yeah, he
switches to
immediately
ult.
switches. Yeah, nice slide in the DMs there. What you doing, girl? Ooh, no punish on the fierce.
Oh, whip
that's
the shoulder.
That's definitely punishable. Nice anti-air.
Nice anti-air.
Yep, just kind of fishing out there for the crush counter.
Sticking
at that
things up.
range. Ooh,
Oh, overhead
punish
off the
V-shift.
V-shift. Another throw. We got, we're
Oh my god, the pressure!
nice.
Great job by Huge Beetle.
Nice throw loop there, and then
Yeah.
Round 2.
the delay on the last one to the overhead. Switching right back.
Nice catch on the, that was the priority system. Oh my god, that was max range. That was so sick.
Nice. Oh. Check that. Nope.
Yeah, she's gonna confirm one of
players-
those, and then that's gonna be Setup City.
Both players giving each other a lot of space here. Just
Nice
this is
jump
what
sliding in, for sure.
well,
Oh, here we go. This could get it going. Yep. Again, in the
command
same
grab.
situation. Okay, V shifts to get away.
be shifted out of there. Jumping out of the corner.
There we go. There's the
We
punish.
got
Oh
no
my
mix, just
god, same
all
side.
base, same side.
Where,
And
where
then
are
the
you
throw.
walking?
Ibuki.
The no mix up. Alright, it's 2-0.
So that's gonna be.
Adam Bison versus What Neutral coming up next.
So I think we're gonna see. Oh, and so what neutral's gonna be sitting on game point for this?
Alright.
And Madam Bison definitely looking to see if she can OCV here. Character is definitely strong enough. She's a strong enough player to do it. We'll have to see if she can clutch this out for her team. It's gonna be an interesting matchup. I think that's gonna be Laura v Dictator.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Sounds about right, dude.
We wait for this character select.
The anticipation.
Zove. CFN doing everything to keep me from.
CFNs just keep me on the edge of my seat.
I
here.
know, right? It's like, come on, man. Help me out.
Oh,
Let me know. I wanted to let me in.
that
Let me
netcode, right?
in. Was there a network update in this patch? In the winter
Oh.
update? No.
No. We're working with what we got here.
Whoa!
We got jury.
We got a jury pick.
Right.
Oh man, that's like one of her worst matchups. So I'm really curious to see how this goes. Not like what neutral can't play jury. That's man.
Round 1.
Let's
Fight.
see what she can do here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Just walking up, just well, now walking back, but good spacing, nice block.
She's got V skill 2 installed as well already.
Yep.
Oh wow, the
Overhead,
flip
that
kick?
range.
That actually doesn't hit overhead. You can actually.
It doesn't hit
crouch.
overhead.
Yeah, that move.
Oh wow.
That move is actually legit bad. It's catches the backdash. DPs just to get Gibson off.
No longer in stun danger.
Punishes the activation. Probably didn't expect that to hit though.
Yeah. I thought the activation was gonna kill it. Getting out of the corner.
Trigger 1. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, can't do that.
the parry.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. Nope.
Fight.
Not like that.
Oh,
Nice cross-up.
what a dirty cross up. Oh my
That
god.
was a nice cross up.
Right? That was so ambiguous looking.
I would not have blocked that.
Okay, nice jump in.
Nice shimmy.
Yeah. The corner. Pressure. Can't be pressing.
That was a nice
buttons.
conversion off the scissor kick.
Yeah. Yeah, it really was. Oh, no cancel off the crouch strong there by Jury. Okay, no activate. Oh, she's already in.
She's already in V trigger, yeah.
Yeah. That's a really risky move to just be throwing out like that in neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's -6, and then its hitbox is really, really bad. Like, it doesn't have a hitbox. It's like Alex's air stampede, his stomp.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even have a hitbox as it's coming down.
Bison.
Only once it is on the ground. does
On
it
the
have
ground,
a
yeah.
hitbox. Yeah. So it's really bad. That was a 1 on the board there.
That was a quick set there.
Yeah. Yeah, you really need to know, if you're going to play Jury in that matchup, you have to know that matchup inside and out. It's one of her worst matchups.
It's a tough one, yeah.
I mean, I haven't played it since the update where he lost his 3-frame, so maybe that changes things a little bit. But I mean, overall, Bison's design kind of gives Jury a lot of problems. It's a character, she's a character that can't really maintain her pressure outside of V trigger. At some point, she really runs out of puff, and she's got to back off. Otherwise, she's committing to super unsafe stuff, or things that will leave her really, really unsafe. If it's safe to get the move out, it's gonna leave her really minus and in a punishable state afterwards. So you gotta really thread the needle on how you approach that character and that matchup, because once Bison gets going, he does so much damage, and his pressure is so suffocating once he gets on you. So we're gonna show you some pets, and we're gonna roll out.
I showed you my
way.
pets. Please respond.
Only cats.
Only cats.
That's the only cats DM. I showed you my pets. Please respond. But
I showed you my pets. It was very, very nice sharing the booth with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Same to you.
Yeah. Hopefully we get to do this again soon. I'm really excited about this
100%.
series.
Could be a monthly. We're thinking.
Could be a monthly. It
Have
could
to
be a
talk to-
monthly.
To Yukinari
That's-
about that.
That's up to Yuki. Yeah, I would love for this to be a monthly.
Yeah, if you guys
I would,
are happy with this, this event, hit up Royal Rivals at Royal Rivals and let them know. Give them the feedback. Let them know that you're having a good time. You appreciate the content. We're gonna make way for the commentary duo of the Saint Cola, the Pope of Pepsi, and our champion Mira LVC. So thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you've been having a good time, and stick around, because this upcoming commentary is going to be fire. So you won't want to miss it, along with the matches.
And the pets.
All right, with that, I'm gonna show some pets, and we're gonna get into this thing. Invites are sent. Oh shit, they're already ready. Well, I'll show off the pets while you two switch out, and we'll turn on Sankola and Mira. So we'll be. Wait, don't turn off your camera. Turn that camera back on. I need it back on. Thank you. All right, with that, let's show some pets as I go to the back of the queue. Look at that doggy. This one is from Alex. This is Alex. Dog. Anyway, this is Blarlad's little dachshund sleeping in the sun. Isn't it cute when pets just find that little bit of sun and just are enjoying themselves? That's so nice. Brad M. That cat is wearing a jacket.
Let's do this.
That ain't... Cats in jackets ain't right. They don't like that, I'm sure. We also have This one from Sleepy Poopy. All right, let's get back to. No, I'll do that in a minute once it starts, and then Mira and St. Cola can come on. Hey, St. Cola, Mira, how you guys doing? Are you all still muted?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
We're good.
Checking to make sure.
Hey, alright.
Look at Brian.
Oh,
stuff.
so cute.
Oh, the nose! The bridge of the nose? Are you kidding me?
Oh,
That is the cutest thing.
That's really, really something special. Oh, look at this. One's from Doc Food. He was like, I've got dog pics, but all of them include a baby. So,
acceptable.
You get the baby with the dog. I like how the dog is about the size of the baby. That's very nice.
Yeah. Same proportion and everything.
I know. This is LE Players 3 cats, 3 black cats. Look at their 3 little matching bowls. That's very cute. I also very much like this floofer. This is also LE Players. This is her not black cat.
The odd one now. Oh,
I
that's
know.
pettable.
Look at the
This is very
fluff.
pettable.
Will it let you pet though? That is the question.
That's true. That's true. You gotta ask first.
You gotta ask the cat. Oh no, Jeff's cat.
Just kidding.
Look at that one.
I
That
knew
little
exactly whose
nemesis.
cat it was. The minute I saw the eyes, still want to pet it. 10 out of 10. Would pet.
This one's from Heist. Heist, look at the little floofy dog.
Your little belly rub.
Oh, belly rubs, please. No belly rubs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to
Yes,
leave.
belly rubs. No belly rubs. Yes, belly rubs. No
Yeah.
belly rubs. Know the
You
difference.
need a written
folks.
form. You need a written form for that one.
Know the difference. Oh, sorry about that. Full screen. Sorry about that. Wrong button. Y'all are good to go.
Okay, cool. So we're right. All right. So this is game 1, right? All right, captain versus captain. Let's go. Seen the Bonita versus the Vega.
Right off the bat, going captain to captain. Claw versus the Bonita. How you feel about Laura this season?
She's great.
Y'all kind of got buffed.
She-
I'm about to
she's
say.
great. She got
Would
buff.
downplay?
Minor like there's some like universal changes that kind of affect her. Like obviously she can't autopilot a bunch of her pressure due to V shift, but if you don't have like V meter, like you're still gonna have to hold it. And
Right.
the command all the stun for like throws, now there's an extra like scaling point on it. So now like combos that should have killed like last season, they don't kill now, which is fair. So it basically gets for game instead of like I'm gonna do 50% and you die kind of thing.
That's kind of cool to give people like another chance to live, but you know, Tatsu wasn't able to live through that. Oh no, punish on that. Unfortunate. And there's the back throw, a little bit of distance between them. It's not you, it's me kind of thing.
Uh-oh. Alright, counter hit confirm into the sunset wheel. I like that little delay in the Pierce.
That's how you know she's been playing this character for a while. Marine definitely been accomplished with this
Yeah.
character. Took down the likes of Ada and such. You know, very, very powerful. You about to see it right here.
Yeah, oh, tried to reset with the jab. Alright, view reversal is working out right into super. Now this is going to be a lot of damage and potentially gets for game.
Oki setup time. The medium. A little too far. I like that backwalk from Marine right there. Just get outside the pressure. Says, I don't want to deal with this. EX. Respect these frames. Overhead, but able to check that.
Oh my god, I still think Laura is winning. She's in V-trigger. She had a bar. Oh, but she rushed in and got punished for it.
You're going 16 to 25. I'm at the bill you for that one. Can't be dashing like that.
Alright. Oh, and that's another like buff that Laura got. Her fireball, that they recover a lot quicker. Her level 1 and her level 2. So now like fireball pressure from her is even more scary. Oh, and that's
Oh, how many command grabs is looping them? Take them for a ride.
yeah. Unfortunately, if you have that little health, that command grab stun nerf isn't going to help you.
You look at the patch notes like, come on, Capcom. But you said, Capcom. But you promised me. But so we promised you guys some great action, and already off the bat, you got it. Marine taking that first one. Team Captain's coming through. Now the other one's gonna come up the rear. My name is St. Cole. Who am I joining with? More importantly, who am I joining with?
Mira. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to see some really great Street Fighter action. I played most of these players a bunch, so it's really exciting to just have the backseat and just kind of like watch and like observe instead of having to worry. All right, how am I gonna take you down?
Right. Like, I mean, you get. This is what your reward is. You get to sit on the queen seat and watch everyone slug it out. You know, we're doing this for a good cause. So I appreciate when everyone coming through. If you haven't yet, hit up the Match Arena, !Match Arena. Run that in the chat. You're gonna see the code just like that. And if you got a little scrap, you can send it their way. Give a little bit of love out here. We're at I think almost 500, I believe. Any more than that, but you know what? How about we show you guys some pets? Will that spur you on to do a little bit more? If we show you some pets, to show you some love. Oh, never mind. Hold on now. He erased it. I think we're just gonna watch the match.
No pets. We're going right. We're going right to the match.
Right to the match.
Yeah, Ramglom versus Spiral. So I believe Ramglom plays Blanca and maybe Honda, and then Bimborpheus plays Falk and also Seth, and I think another character as well.
So good picks. I mean, on paper, Spiral, I should say, is looking kind of nice. Being able to have like the Falk pick to deal with Honda, who has trouble with that kind of trying to get in kind of deal. Like she's been buffed this season. We just saw her do work at saw the character do work, I should say, at Salt Mine League. And all the sim players, their character's dead. They're moving on to the other character that's got the long lanky limbs. Walk right now, right? Like they're like, well, my character's not good anymore. It's time to switch.
She is better. We're gonna see the set. I like the set for the Blanca pick. It's very especially I don't know what V skill she's using, but if it's V skill 2, the punish with the light Blanca ball is pretty much assured with the V skill. So it's really tough for neutral wise and for Blanca.
Yeah, she's gonna have to be really careful about the Blanca balls and things like that getting punished, and that character getting V meter and V meter in general this season. You just called it, sis. You just called it. V meter being so important too. You gave him a chance to get the V meter plus the damage on the deck. That's unfortunate. You gotta be very careful what you do in this matchup.
I guess she wants a V skill 1. It does control neutral as well. Just you don't have that guaranteed punish off the Blanca ball.
Any whiffing buttons out here. We'll get the Hoover on the max.
Okay. And now that axe kick is still pretty good. It's got a little nerf, but it's still pretty good. Seth went from top 1 to top maybe 5 or 10.
Right, yeah. I won't say top 5. That character's so ridiculous. Didn't lose a lot of the other tools. I feel like if you're just if you're more of a neutral base Seth, you're good to go. Like this is fine. You'll just use the other broken tools the character has.
I mean, Seth will still delete you with 1 low forward with a bar. Alright, okay, DP, I didn't want to guess. Want to activate? I'm not guessing either. You have to block. It's my turn.
Yep. And that's the other hand. You get opened up like a can. You see what's inside is damage on the deck. Gets it done. There's the problem with Seth is, and that will never change, is the fact that the character's got low health, so you can't really be making mistakes. And the heavy kick in the neutral, nice. Check that jump in.
Yeah, even less health now with the nerf. It's even more than ever. Like you can't afford any mistakes with this character. And Blanca does actually some decent damage. Look at that. There's 1 bar and you're in the corner and did 25-30%.
Maybe I read it wrong, but the anti-air has been buffed too, possibly. But right now, you buff that neutral just a little bit wrong.
I don't know what they did with a bunch of crouch medium punches. They changed a lot. It's something adding projectile and vol on. I don't know. It's weird. I didn't know.
We need more notes. They gave us paragraphs. They couldn't give us paragraphs on that. They couldn't go into depth, and we are out of depth of this match.
Hey, Ramglom won that. It was just
okay.
We were a little bit far behind in the viewing. Also, if you see this little thing in the corner, the hitbox thing, the ad space is a little fucked up. It's because XSplit can't show an image slideshow appropriately. Don't know why that happened. It crunched all the images. It just crunched them all.
Listen, y'all can go through to hitbox.com. I mean, is it hitboxarcade.com or hitbox.com?
I think it's Hitbox Arcade.
Hitbox Arcade.
Hitbox Arcade.
Hitbox is a
website. You can see it. Okay, yeah, maybe don't go to the first one.
Or not.
I don't know what that one is. I want to make sure you guys go to the right one. Your parents don't need to walk on in and make it awkward. Hitbox Arcade.com. Go to that one. You can see all the pictures of the hitboxes they've got going on. I'm actually gonna order another one soon, and I'll be able to use the the code that we've got going on here. I forgot what that code is. It's like Royal, right? Isn't it? Something like that.
Yes,
Royal.
Royal.
Actually,
I don't know
yeah,
what the code
there's
is.
a little slide right here. Hitboxarcade.com.
Ah.
Ooh, nice.
Take control.
There we go. Take control. Yeah, take control. It's not a cheat box. Take control of your hands. If they allow you to play it in the tournament, don't let anybody saying, well, you won't be able to plug it in the arcade when you go to Japan. Don't worry about that. Just play what you want to play. And I've actually been using it for a while. Feels really good. But anyway, back to the match. Speaking of what feels good, is Zeku this season. This character is ridiculous.
He's always been really good. I mean, slight little changes like to young Zeku, but they're kind of, the buttons are still the same. Like, if anything, his buttons gotten a little bit better. And old Zeku got buffed. Old Zeku, underrated character, I feel. He's an annoyance.
He is definitely a problem.
Especially with that bird just like throwing down like bombs, and now you have to block. Like, it's ridiculous. Cammy as well. Look at this. Like, she V-ship, no V-ship. Yeah.
She said, I'm done. She activated the V-trigger, she said, I'm done. You're going to hold these plus frames. Even if you have, like, the V-ship and stuff like that, but it don't matter. The back, though. That's one thing they didn't nerf was that. People were looking to the patch notes. They were looking to the patch notes. They were like, they got to delete the command grab back, though, that he has. And they didn't do it. Thank you, Capcom. Thank you, Capcom.
He needs it.
Yeah, he needs it.
Oh, no, Mr. Counter hit confirmed. It's going to be a lot of damage. Okay, throw. Old Zeku's throw game is ridiculous.
You gotta worry about the crouch and kick too as well. B reversal, offensive style. I'm surprised that wasn't stunned. One more hit for the done.
Yeah, Senshi kind of just stuck there. It's kind of scary when you see that stun bar. You don't really want to do anything. You feel like any little button is gonna clip you.
Overtime. Hold this. V-shift.
Yo, the V-shift animations are fire. So they look so good.
Mad good.
Yeah.
I can't believe they made that something like a year. Like, they're like, what if we just make these sick animations? And that's a sick confirmed Mesocrats with the follow-up.
Yeah,
Hawaiian shirt, man.
Yeah, try to punish the Gram with EX Spiral Arrow was a little bit too late. Yeah, so that's the risk you take with Cammy. She's good. She's good, but she has to take risks sometimes. That Spiral Arrow ain't safe. Unless you use EX really close and you can make it plus with V-trigger cancel for some dumb reason. They're like, she needed this. She just needed an extra way to get in. Like, we felt like Cammy had trouble getting in, so we gave her EX Spiral Arrow in the V-trigger cancel.
It flashes a Yun back in the day. He needed help getting in. What could Cammy players do besides the other 16 other tools? But it didn't matter. Mesocrat's going to take that. Had a lot of work in that matchup. We can definitely tell that she's definitely been playing, and I don't want to say suffering because I feel like that's kind of an even matchup, but she's definitely been working that matchup a lot. And the buffs helped out. You saw the bomb kind of locking Sin out there down. So good stuff to Mizo.
Yeah, she controlled the neutral really, really well. Like, that's like one of Miso's like strong suits is the neutral game. She is very consistent in anti-airing you, controlling that space with grams, and then when she needs to, she'll go in and like pressure you with that either that old Zeku like throw game or that young Zeku throw game. Oh my gosh, young Zeku is ridiculous.
Every time I watch her play, I just want to play Zeku, and then I get my hands on the sticks, and I'm like, now I got to return back to Monkey. Let me get back on this Urian game. Let me get back on this
Bison.
Yeah. G this season, he takes a little bit too much brain power. Like, you have to have like 5 wrinkles in your brain now, and it's like that's too many for me. 5
is too many. That's the max. Is that the max? 5 is like too much.
That's too many.
That's too much.
If it was 4, well, yeah, I mean, I would have more wrinkles if I had some great coffee. Like, I wonder what kind of coffee would be great to kind of give me more wrinkles to enhance my brain power. Chat, can you let me know what kind of coffee we talking about here? Mira, what kind of coffee would be great?
Perhaps one of our sponsors, Grinding Coffee Company, is actually, I said that in the chat earlier that like actually roasting like as you like after you order is so like cool because like it ensures that like it's as fresh as possible. I as a barista, I really appreciate that. Like, I really like good coffee. So yeah, no, they have great selection and like fair trade, a lot of like fresh coffee available. definitely
also
check
have,
them
like
out.
different flavors of coffee if that's your bag.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll put like stuff in it. We're gonna get Team Miria versus Team Phantom. Oh, God damn it! I did it again. Team Phantom Miria versus Team Marine. Mira is on the mic. I fucking hate all these M names. My brain doesn't work anymore.
We need to have more like MIR names, like to try to just mess you up.
I hate
It's too much.
Anyway, this is.
I hate this cat right here. I'll tell you
This
that.
is Cat's
Yeah.
It's
cat.
beautiful.
Look at that fluffy.
Very a fluff. Oh, look at do a wink. Do a wink at you. Very fluff. Look at this one. Look at this. This is Kiwi King's little
Pupper.
dog. Sitting in the front seat, strapped in. Absolutely, safety first. Oh, look at that one enjoying, the snow. That's very nice. I like that very much.
Is that Lee's dog right there?
Yes,
Aw.
that is Lee Cosgrove's dog. Lee, see, look at these. We'll go back to those in a minute.
Round one.
We got a matchup though.
You got a match.
Okay.
You got a match.
Huge Beetle versus Romglong. Okay. Yeah,
Hey,
this
Rudy Player, how do
matchup.
you feel about this matchup?
This
Oh,
matchup
you were-
is awkward. Light Ball, you can't. It's hard to punish without meter. But Ibuki still has amazing pressure. Like Blanca only has like a 4-frame. He does have a EXDP, but I think once like meter is established, I think it's in Ibuki's favor.
All right, well, she's got something locked, ready to load. Gotta be able to let that fly though. And I see Rob kind of like switching up the pacing with the balls, so, like kind of off put. But here we go, mix time. And you're in the corner. It's gonna be dangerous.
Oh, that one's really hard to block. Okay, throw and look at the non-nerf throw pressure from Ibuki.
Woke up with the crouch fears? Yo, I definitely woke up with violence on the mind.
All right, gonna force some plus frames. Oh, that was minus though, but I didn't know it was on the other side.
It's so tricky. Like you know that it's minus, but at the same time, like the reaction and like what you want to press like doesn't
Yeah,
come.
it happens really quickly. Okay, Huge Beetle kind of taking a like more of a defensive stance. Oh, but found her way out. All right, the frame kill. The kunai, that's not a real mix-up, but it's hard to block.
It's hard to blockable out there. There's a stun.
Let's go.
Let's see what you got here.
Okay,
Next.
a lot of meter, not a lot of damage though.
How you see like this allows Ron to get out of the corner. There's not much to worry about. As you said before, like the meter off the table, not much to worry about now.
Yeah, now it's a guess for
the
game.
stun.
Oh, I'm not afraid.
Wake up! What's for breakfast? It's MASH. I agree.
Nice.
Also the cool
Nice. That was such a dangerous commitment because if it was blocked, I would have been able to punish.
You know what? Sometimes I like those commitments though. Like, the other person doesn't expect. They're like, they would never, and then they do it, and it works out. You're like, that's like the fifth player of fighting games.
Okay. Yeah, just controlling that space with the light Blanca ball. There's not meter to challenge. Okay, V-Trigger is on deck. She can punish if she... Oh, I don't know if she knows though.
Maybe she's like waiting for that right moment, but like waiting a little bit too long. Gets so needy.
Starting to get mauled by those light rainbow rolls and Blanca balls.
The X doesn't get the full combo, unfortunately.
Oh, what a weird trade! Oh, wow, the EX rainbow roll.
Oh, the overhead, max distance.
I couldn't see what... I just saw the EX rainbow roll and then it cut to the overhead.
It just snaps to the overhead like, all right, we're gonna skip to the movie here. But that overhead max system was able to close it out. Rom just too hard to handle out here, like too wild, no mild. Good stuff,
Yeah,
though. I gotta admit
it's
that.
hard
It's
in
difficult to pin
a...
that person down.
Yeah, in a first to one. That's the thing. Like first to one, you either have to, I feel like, play like very, very aggressive, no holding back, because like you only get that one chance. There's very little time for adaptation, or you're like, I'm gonna play as cautious as possible because I can't lose. Like if I lose 2 rounds, I'm done. So it's kind of interesting to see which approach these players are taking to this first to one format.
I mean, this format in general is already pretty cool. To have like a team tournament kind of thing is not. I mean, it's getting more common these days, and we had it back in the before time of offline. But it's cool that we are kind of shifting back to this because it kind of gives you a different, aspect of the game.
Yeah.
A different like knowledge set. You kind of have to like confer with a team of people and be like, this is what we're gonna do. Like we're gonna, you know, Marine and Miri are gonna come up on the deck and they're gonna be like, okay, who's gonna be playing who? Who's gonna be fighting who? This is what you should do. You have someone behind your back saying, hey, next time maybe block the cross up, this and that. Like this makes it really cool and a different experience to watch. So never mind, we have something different. I think it's actually Misocrats.
Misocrats. Okay, yeah, it's really cool because you get to see like all these different character matchups. And it's just like a quick succession, so it feels like you can also like feel like the chemistry between the teams and like how they're communicating. It's really like team tournaments are like, I'm really glad that they're like becoming more prevalent because they're always really fun to watch.
Yeah, you know, it's good to have like the singular stuff, but when you get that hype between like when someone OCVs or like, you know, comes back for their team or whatever, or brings that back from the brink.
Like, reverse OCVs are hype because you're like, oh, how are they gonna do this? Like, I mean, yeah, if they win maybe 1 or 2 more sets, but like they have to fight this person eventually. But then they do it. It's like those storylines, like, yeah, are really hype.
And we already got some people in this bracket. I already saw the 11 main coming through. That's gonna be. I'm just waiting for them to bust out with the real main in there. Like the one pops up, and they're like, now it's time to work. Now it's time to cook. I've been waiting for this long. I'm getting a real one now.
Yeah,
it looks like we're gonna. Who do we have next?
Who
do we have next?
Versus Madam Bison. Okay.
Young Witch coming through. I wonder how that matchup is now because Young, Old and Young, both forms kind of got buffs. There's like some slight nerfs there, but nothing like too major that weren't like across the board or whatever. But there's some, you know, some slight buffs, and also the V-ship system can help out Young, where a lot of people love to play in that form. They love to be in that Young form, they love to go ham, and not having to worry about like, you know, jumpers as much because you have the V-ship and stuff like that, giving you another chance for a defensive tactic. On the other hand, the same goes for Bison. Like now he gets the V-ship, he's got the max distance on it. I've been seeing problem max with that. I wonder if she's picked up any tips from that.
Yeah, we'll see how they utilize this new mechanic, because it definitely, as you said, like can really help, especially against Bison. That autopilot, like meaty psycho axis can be blown up because of it. So we're gonna see how they adapt to each other.
This is what you want: push Bison to the corner, lock him down, goes for the EX after that counter hit, fierce to the face.
Oh, I think that's scissors. Oh no. Okay, gonna be able to combo off that. That's a lot of stun. Those grams do hella damage. That's gonna be dead.
That's crazy, Misocrats. I've never seen someone so confident, at least recently, in using ult against Bison like this. Even with the round start when she had the fireball absorb, she was still like, I'm good to go. I'm still gonna get these slows.
Yeah, she's looking very like very confident, like with grams. Like I'm gonna go in as well. Like she's really like mixing up the pace of this match, and it seems like Madam Bison is very uncomfortable with how things have been going. Not able to answer.
Yeah, you gotta be real predictable with that. Back throw, almost for the stun. Look at the hot pursuit right there. Calling out the zoo.
Weasel. Oh, no? Okay. Alright, B trigger 1 is on deck. Oh, even with that roundhouse nerf, still able to hit a button in time.
Oh, I couldn't get out of there. The command grab to do it. Miso going in right here. I feel like Miso's kind of cooking right now. You know what, chat? Every time Miso does something cool, I need y'all to hit me because she's cooking. Hit me with the yes chef in the chat. If she comes back up again, hit me with the yes chef in the chat because she is cooking right now. She might be MVP today because the way that she's playing with Zeku is like so lockdown heavy. I feel like there's like a lot of confidence, and I'm a little biased because I like Zeku, and I've been watching her play for a while. Like, you know, she fought Myers, I think it was 2 years ago. I don't remember time, but I remember her like being like, I need to get better, and seeing her progression is amazing. Young Witch though, still very strong. I just feel like there's just like a few minute things in that match, and again, in a 1-1, it's hard to be like with a character like as wily as Zeku, like, damn, how do I place this character down? So, you know, maybe there'll be some, you know, the team will confer and say, next time you should do this. What if you air-to-air with the hell attack? Things like that, you know?
Yeah, like you said, it's really hard to adapt because, like, especially with, like, such a strong player as Miso, like, to get the, try to react to the gram timings and then, like, okay, I'm going to try to jump now, but you get DP'd or, like, you get caught on the startup with something and you get clipped with the boost and flip kick. And it's just, Zeku does way like too much damage and stun for you to like really like in that first round at least. Like it can rack up so fast that you're like, okay, what happened? Like it's hard to process it immediately.
Flex on him.
Yeah, they said they nerfed it, but they didn't nerf that much. But you can't nerf good skill out here. Either way, Mesocrats was still stuck with the character. And speaking of people sticking with the character, Phantom out here with the Chun-Li, still sticking with it. I still think she's very strong. This character
She's still really good. She's still really good. She had a slight nerfs, yeah, of course, but spinning bird kick still has, like, look at that. You still get great OP, good damage. Yeah. And the low forward is still very fast, really far. Like, she's fine. She's a good character.
Gotta be a little bit better on the predictive anti-airs, but here's the crush side switch. Nice, do the call out.
Let's go. I want to see more baits.
That was sick. That was. Let me pick up the phone. Call 1-800-damage. It's my damage and I need it now. Oh, you see the nerf right there with the light kick? But she still can kind of go for those. Those traits aren't the worst sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it every single time, but it's still not bad,
they're
you know?
They're very dangerous to autopilot because if you like let a jump pierce from Laura land, it's going to be problems. Oh, and that's a true meaty now. EX Bolt is now +2 after dash.
Ooh.
She getting more. Oh, tried to hold up. And this is the problem with the first one format. Laura, she gonna get in, she gonna rob you. She coming.
She took everything. Here, she took everything. She took my wallet, my receipts. I didn't even want those. She took them. She took it. I'm looking around. Where my keys go? Where my keys go?
Even the ID, the wallet, everything.
Now I gotta wait in the government office line for about 6 hours. That was ridiculous. That was disgusting. Good stuff though, Marine. There's too many M's. There's too many M's. There's too many.
Yeah, Marine has such a like aggressive style of Laura. Is very fast paced, like trying to like make you like think very quickly to make those mistakes. And eventually, like when you're like realize, oh, she's like already on top of me, like it's too late. It's too late. Yeah. You guessed wrong already. Like you got stunned. Yeah. GG's, pack it up.
Flip the coin a little bit too long. But that will actually situate the last set of our night. We're gonna have Tatsu coming up against Reedman. Long time. I've known Reedman for a while. She played Fang, G, been cooking people with both those characters.
Yeah.
So, but Tatsu kind of showing out. Been seeing Tatsu kind of show out. Did really well in the stack tournament as well. Every time they come through, like super strong Vega player. Anyone playing Vega now is definitely like they're putting their back into it. Like they're stuck with a character, and they're definitely gonna be rocking with this character. Like they know what they're getting into. That character's still annoying. That character's still strong. The character's ridiculous.
Vega? Vega's ridiculous.
Vega's ridiculous. I don't care what anybody says. That character's ridiculous.
I mean, maybe if you're fighting, like, maybe if you're Geef, like, I could see, like, yeah, that damn, like, Vega's ridiculous, but, I mean...
Don't let Arlieth get to you. Don't let Arlieth get to you. Maybe I'm used to the EU, though. I definitely watch a lot of the EU and watching their Vega players play, and I'm like, you're not supposed to be like this. Why are you
Bold Strike,
this character work?
Yeah, like, they're definitely putting in a lot of work. They definitely have so much matchup knowledge that will help overcome even, like, the inconsistencies of that character. He did get some decent buffs. I think one, like, I don't know, I'm not a Vega player, but like a critical one is like actually getting like good Oki off of air throw. So now actually rewarding anti-airing as that character, because before, like, I would jump on Vega all day. I wouldn't care. Like, all right, maybe you block it, maybe you hit me with like a crouch fierce, but now you get Oki on top of you. That's actually scary because Vega actually creates a lot of stun, and like he can snowball, and also just beyond just like, all right, plus frame, like medium. All right, I'm gonna stand here, and then they slide, and they're on top of you again. It's like, how did this happen?
They play footsies and then they slide on through, slide to the right. And we're gonna slide on the pet time. Actually, we still have more pets to show you all before our final set of the day. And we look at these. Oh my God, a cat and a dog? Nah, son, that's too cute.
Nap time.
These are Irisias. I'm now saying that out loud for the first time. Her pets, the little Frenchie and the little black Katza. Here's solo pick. That Frenchie plays a Switch.
Little black eye. Oh.
That's very cute.
Cute little ears.
I know. Oh, look at those eyes.
Right? So big.
So big. It looks like it's edited, those eyes.
Right?
Yeah, like
almost
the
like
anime filter on top of that. So, French fucking cats, man. I tell you what. We've seen the huge beetle catsa.
Huge beetle.
That's a huge cat.
Kitty.
Huge cat. Oh man, we got a Sif, the fighter.
It's dangerous. Go take this.
What's that in your mouth?
John Berg. All right, what's good? How about? Okay, we have seen all of the animals, so I might just very quickly.
I'm okay to seeing a little bit of some repeats.
There were there were lots of cats. As we go through the repeats, I do want to mention that in the lead right now is Team Marine. Actually, no, I lied. Reedman is in the lead here.
Okay.
Wait a minute. How fucking? I'll figure out points. I'll figure out points here in just a moment. But I think these teams are deciding their order before they go.
Their order? Okay.
Yeah. So good to go whenever. Good to go whenever. Good to go whenever. Just have to let them all know that.
No, Grammy says Marines in the lead.
Don't let it jump.
That's kind of what, fucking hell.
Look at the eyes! Oh, Boxers are killing me.
Oh, so fluff.
Oh, look at that fluffy tail.
All the hair, it's fine.
Also fluff. Gotta like that. Nice cats
The double
in a chair.
kitty.
This one
Willy.
is very good. This vampire in a box with the little dachshund wrapped up in a blankie. Same blankie, different dog.
Oh.
Or maybe they have two. You know what? I don't know if that's the same blanket. I can't. They might have two pink fluffy blankets in there. Who am I to say?
Got accessorize.
This is the threefer where you get the three dog pics in the snow outside the house.
3 dogs enjoying all that space.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look
With
at
the tongue out. You know it's a good sleep.
That's fun. That's fun. All right, matchup on our hands. Century versus Levin Main. Feeling good about it.
Okay, so 11 main unfortunately got Vega. I don't know if Viola plays Vega very often. I know that she does play a lot of Alex, a lot of G, a lot of Ed, but maybe not. It's going to be a hard matchup with the oppression that Cammy can present.
Yeah, like on the ground, you can kind of keep up with her with the walk speed and stuff like that in your normals, but taking the skies, no surprise, she's going to have something for you. Just like that. Keeping the puff stream bomb. Oh, the challenge, I like this.
Okay, V reversal trying to escape, but hitting buns afterwards. Senshi Ray placing her dive kick super well to maintain that pressure. Oh no! Okay.
We out of there.
Okay.
Yo, B skill like that, I wouldn't have touched the button either. My ass would have got clipped too.
Round 2.
Damn, that was smart. Like, most people would have gone for the spin the bar, right? To get the plus frames going,
Yeah.
push aside. But she just went for the V skill, and I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, V-Skill 1 can be kind of tricky if you're not actually preparing for it. It'll catch like the latex and just a bunch of like odd buttons.
Ooh. On the corner. That jump though, meeting her in the skies this time. You deter the dive kicks. You talk about the slide.
Okay, no, yeah, just trying to maintain that space, poke away that very harassing like hit and run style that Vega has. But in the corner, but able to jump out. No punish on the roll.
I like how 11 main is trying to check some of these air-to-air situations and things like that to at least be aware, but you can't be aware of every single dive kick that comes through.
Yeah, you have to have the that was a punish on the forward fear.
Punish.
Yeah, but you have to have the correct answer for Cammy, especially if EX and regular dive kick. It can be hard to deal with, just like that.
B shift, still stuck in the corner, sitting on a lot of bar at the bottom. Gotta be able to put on the pan to cook.
Okay, V shift didn't catch anything. All right, not going to be able to probably have V trigger this round.
Over crotch mini kick. Oh, but the back throw, the chiropractor.
Okay. Oh, another back throw. Okay, she does have V trigger on deck. But Senshi Ray looking at a big life lead, but she went in with that EX. Yeah, the EX hooligan dive kick.
Ooh. Gonna hit me right here.
Yeah, essentially.
That was barely off the ground. I was like, damn, well, hold on
Yeah.
now. I'm like, Seth, was that in the patch notes? Hold on, let me check through this. Is that the patch notes? I don't see it.
It's
I
been
don't see
here.
it.
EX dive kick has been here and has been harassing us. I mean, they gave us V shift, so like we can V shift it. But what if you're in?
Saw what happened.
Yeah. What if?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if you don't. Like, sorry, we tried. Yeah, that's the thing with V shift, though, is I think it's very effective when you're like reacting to something, like you're reacting to maybe like a dive kick or a slide and activate, or you see this forward heavy punch coming at you and you V-shift that. On wake up, when you're just trying to maybe rely on your opponent maybe hitting a button or you're trying to get out, it can be kind of scary because you're actually relying on your opponent to not mess up their meaties. Because if they're early, you're just gonna V-shift and then maybe they can punish you, or if they do a delay button, you're just gonna backdash, but now you're in a counter hit state. So it's very risky, especially like on wake up and in the corner on wake up, because you can just whip a throw and then punish them for it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of corner situations where they'll try to like, V-shift to get out of the pressure, and it's like, you're still there, you're still stuck in the corner, and if they got a long enough reaching button at the right frame, you're gonna get got. So you gotta be careful, stay sucker free, but I'm sure we're gonna see more of that as the meta develops. It's cool to have that nice addition. And let's add on another match here. What's Neutral going up against Spiral. Looks like actually they're
the Jerry versus the Fog, okay.
I think she said, and she has to fight her girlfriend. I'm sorry, Bimbo going up against What's Neutral. There we go, going up against each other. So it's gonna be this. You gotta fight someone that you're in the relationship with.
Yeah, I had to do that last night. It was not fun getting eliminated, but but then since they probably play a lot, so we're gonna see a bunch of things that are not typical of like character matchups, different decisions that we don't normally see because they fight so much. The meta is different. The player meta is like evolved, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, like they definitely know a lot about each other's characters, but right now you can tell one knows a little bit more than the other, at least in this exchange pack. Throw though on the wake up, keeping the activation going here.
Okay. All right, throw. Okay, Sherry's pressure's really good in the corner with that throw game, but trying to, she's like creating that space, Bimborpheus, with the jabs to try to check all those dashes that One Neutral has been establishing.
Nice, charge up that fireball just to eliminate the fireball pressure from Jury.
Raw activate.
Full screen activation. But you know what, she had the space to do it.
Oh my god, that V-Trigger 2 is so much quicker. It used to be a lot slower, but now she comes right at you, like, really quickly with those plus frames.
Shots in the skies. Let's see if she can keep things going. What's Neutral? What's the answer? And this matchup looks like it's kind of difficult. I've not seen this matchup a lot. But it looks like it's difficult, or maybe it's just the way they're playing.
Yeah, I think it's just the way they're playing. I think Jury has decent tools to get around, especially like the low shot, and like to contest her buttons. Yeah, see that roundhouse. Oh, but it wasn't able to convert. Yeah, stand medium kick and roundhouse is not actually bad buttons to contest. And see, that's what I talked about. That you actually go through the low shot. It's just definitely meter dependent. If you're starved for meter, you're gonna have a hard time.
Right, so the conversion. Yes, sir. Go to the skies.
All right, go to horny jail.
Yo, she took her. Now, poor What's Neutral out here gonna have to do the dishes, take out the trash. All I know is when I fight with my girlfriend, we play. That's what happens when we play, tic-tac-toe and stuff like that. We don't play Street Fighter because I don't want her to get better than me. I would definitely be cooking dinner for a lot of days. But anyway, today's dinner is on for What's Neutral here. She's gonna have to do a little bit of extra chores out here. But still good gameplay. Like, I've not seen Jury versus Falk in a long time, so it was good to see that matchup go through. And thank you for hitting me up with the notes, because I was like, bro,
yeah, it's a rare matchup. You don't really see it, and yeah, we got to see some good counterplay to each other. It's just that Bimborpheus just established that lead very early on and was just able to maintain it.
Now Tatsu coming through against Rika.
All right, the captains facing off. I've been seeing a lot of captains face off this tournament, actually.
I like it because it's so important right now, because this is the last set of the entire night. Like, this is the last team set that we're gonna have to determine the rest of the points and stuff like that. So now you gotta really put your team on your back right here. And a lot of, I'm sorry, Mizo, can I take your word? Instead of saying bros, I'm gonna say Brez. Breeze. Is it Breeze? It's Breeze, right, Miso? Breeze? I want to use that in my vocabulary. Can I use that? I gotta ask permission before I do it. The breeze coming through. And that's my Bree right here. Rika / Reed Man coming through. Like, she has been so, like, I fought that G before and I hate it. I absolutely hate fighting this G. And if there's anybody that's gonna be able to just acclimate and deliberate the nerfs that have in this character and be like, this is fine, it's gonna be her.
Yeah, I think Rika's use of the V-shift mechanic, I think, has been the best today. She's been really willing to just go for it in a bunch of situations. Some didn't work out, but a lot have been really potent action, escaping a lot of the opponent's pressure.
I was gonna find a way out. Oh no! Back fears, EX to do it.
G still does so much damage.
Rika going in. I like that. Using that defensive like meter. Like a lot of G's weren't like out here V reversing. She was still doing that even before V shift happened. So like for her to use that meter like that, I still think it's super smart. To it's one of the other elements of the character.
Exactly.
Timing.
Yeah, I mean, G also, if G is in level 3, basically in B trigger can cancel normals and or specials and EX moves.
Look how she's acclimated to the timing too of that B skill. It does come out in a weirder way now. It's a little bit shorter, so you have to have a better timing. And 12.
This is a lot of damage.
Frames.
And the EX, is this gonna stun or that's actually way worse than it didn't stun.
Switch up. Oh, we just saw in the corner.
What an offensive V reversal, so smart. No claw available though.
No, the whip!
Vega's command grab range is terrible. Okay, was able to fight their way out.
B shift.
Oh, the
B
B
skill.
That oppressive orb. It goes everywhere. You can't escape it. Oh wow.
What? She is so good. I'm sorry, I'm gushing. But she's so good. It's only been a couple of days. Other G players are like, well, I don't know what to do. But she's like, listen, I'm the big brain right here. To acclimate to the V skill changes, the fireball stuff, to not be able to throw that out because a lot of that's punishable, right? That's a lot more punishable now. And be able to get the timing for a lot of this stuff and be able to use the V meter for V shift and V reversals on the offensive side. Super smart play.
Yeah, definitely. Very well-rounded play because like there's a lot of offensive and defensive decisions that were that turned out to be correct. So like she played like pretty optimally. Like I would say because she didn't even need V trigger the most part. Like she was controlling the screen so well. I'm going to use this V meter to either offensively to knock you down in the corner or to stop your pressure and keep that lead that I have, which is super smart.
So now it looks like she's gonna be going up against Sen. It might be the final match of the night, I believe.
Is it or is it?
Or is it one more? Well, we have one more after that.
I think it's 2-1, right? Or I think I know Rika is the last one, and I think
2-1.
There's 2 more.
It's 2-1.
Rika has to. Yep.
Reverse OCV. Yeah.
Reverse OCV. Okay, I reversed the see, I'm getting mixed out here.
Yeah.
I'm getting mixed out. If I had,
it's been a lot of matches.
If I had some grinding coffee, if I would have had some in my system, in my cup right here, which I don't, I would have been smoothing right here. But you know what? I'll have to hold that. I'll definitely have to pick some up. Like I've been on a coffee kick lately. I would like to try if they have some like French vanilla. I'd like to do something different. We've been just on. Me and my girlfriend have been on like this other kick of just being like, oh, we're just getting the Starbucks from the CVS or whatever. But it just doesn't hit right. You know, like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I want that like freshly brewed, like it's made for you. Let me see that. We'll throw that later.
Okay, so we're seeing. I mean, Senshi, I think only pretty much plays Cammy, but okay, it is G. It is a G pick.
Yeah, this thing fun for G on paper, and to dive kicks and things like that. Maybe even worse now because the V skills and stuff like that aren't as strong, and the sweeps are way more whip punishable. But at the same time, I'm curious to see how the V shift is going to alter this match to give G another shot.
Yeah, definitely, because you can now. If you have V meter, you can spend it to get out of like the dive kick pressure or like the V trigger dive kick pressure that can be really oppressive against G.
Fierce throw.
We've been finding ourselves here a lot with Rika. She's been controlling this corner so well. Yeah,
This has got to be months and months of like you see Cammy in ranked and you sigh and you have to deal with it. This is months and months of that pent up aggression. Like, I'm tired of this character. I'm so tired of getting die kicked.
That's enough. I am sick of this. How many seasons of this character being really, really good? She hasn't been bad. She hasn't been bad.
She hasn't. She still isn't. But you see, Reman don't care. She does not. Rika does not care at all.
Okay, V reversal to get out. Yeah, but there's a life lead, and now you don't have V trigger, and now G is in level 3. What a risk, but paying off. Another one? Yo. Rika don't care right now. She's going in. She's playing like she has. This is a first to 3 set.
Long style. Like that back walk, V shift.
Just see a little bit.
Moonwalk.
No, V, like G's V shift break is my favorite. He looks so swaggy. I hope we get to see it.
Yeah, I do like the Rika just can't be doing it for us. The medium kick in the EX to do it. Are you kidding me? Shut down with the stop sign.
Yeah, Senshi just was like walking back and forth trying to look for her spot, and Rika was like, alright, if you're not gonna be blocking low mids like half the full screen, alright, I'm just gonna throw it out there. It worked. Every single low rush punch has worked.
Well, you see Sin going back and forth trying to find like the right footing and spacing to get those like crispy dive kicks. But Rika's like, okay, cool, I'll just EX you. Breathe. So this right here, no Garimi in the chat. Final match. I'm seeing set point right here.
Okay.
Are we gonna see the OCV all the way? Bimbo gotta come out to play.
Right? Is it reverse OC? Oh yeah, or is Bimbo gonna is she gonna stop this? No, enough is enough. This G gotta stop.
This G gotta stop right here. Let me remind you. She's like, let me remind you that I'm the stop sign out here. I definitely want to. I mean, this is determined so much. But like, this is gonna be cool either way, having a reverse OCV or having the stop sign come through. But Rika's been like powered up. You can see that she's labbed all these matchups out. She's definitely been putting in a lot of work here. Can Bimbo take this momentum away from her? Like, I'm really curious if she can just snatch this away.
Yeah, Rika definitely has the momentum on her side, the confidence. Like, she's been playing like she has no fear right now. Like, all these like what could like considered be risky moves, like round start, dash up, command grab, like control. They've been working out for her. So like the comfortability to try things can be actually like super important. Because you can be like, all right, I want to be safe, but then you're timid, and then you like shell up, and you don't take necessary risks to actually establish a lead. So you're falling behind, you're playing catch up, and then it's too late.
Do you think it's a matter of like a first to one kind of situation where you can take these risks and be a little bit more daring because you have such short time, like that the person's trying to like maybe make a different type of game plan in their mind, and you just like you have 10 different game plans that you're cycling through at all times, and this first to one to get them off pace? Or is it something else? I think
it's a huge thing. Like, it depends on who you're fighting, but if you establish like recklessness and like, all right, anything can happen, like kind of like mentality, your opponent will start to be like freeze because they're like, all right, I don't know what I'm looking at. This is like, why are you doing this kind of thing? And you can definitely like kind of shell shock your opponent to not be really doing anything. But Bimborski is looking really comfortable right now.
Yeah. I feel like if you keep this character out, but it's commentator's curse. Hold on now, commentator's curse.
Oh, that jump shot has gotten so much better, but Falk, still kind of so in defensive.
Yeah, kind of lacking right here, slacking. That's the pressure right here. Just backs off, gets that max distance. Trying to find a weapon.
Yeah, within that level 3, those spinneroonies are become safe on block. They become like so oppressive at stopping like jumps and like forward movement.
Trying to catch her walking back. Still has a shot loaded up.
It is V-Trigger 1. So good chip can be on deck, but it's such a huge life deficit, and she has V-Trigger. Yep.
Ooh!
Just like that. Yeah.
Just like that. Your life is over just like that.
Yes. Round 2.
Just like that.
When you see those 3 red bars, I mean, it did get slight nerfs, but he's still coming for you. Watch those toes. He's gonna come in there.
He's gonna crease up the Yeezys. You know those are fake. He's gonna crease up the Yeezys.
I
grab.
Scoops. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Nice. Oh,
Backdash. Punish. Unfortunate.
yeah, this is really bad. Oh wow, trying with that cheese. The fireball cancel and the command grab.
Like the idea. Wrong execution. Jump medium. Back fist. No, goes for the EX. Level up.
Oh wow, this is such. Oh, the V shift. This is gonna be a time.
I think Reman's kind of styling right now. I think she's styling. Rika definitely just chilling.
Yeah.
Moving and moving right here. It's a one-touch situation for her.
Yeah, 50 seconds are left. Full critical art for Bimborpius, but powered up G. You can't make any mistakes. He can keep himself so safe.
You better finish the plate though. Don't let Spiral come back. Don't become a highlight reel clip. And there's a low. There you go, Rika.
And with the low rush to finish it out. You know, the aggression really working out for Rika, which she was able to reverse OCV.
Yo, Rika coming through. Rika coming through. They said G was nerfed. I don't see it. The way that Rika plays, I feel like it kind of nerfed those kind of players that are kind of like gorilla-ish. That, you know, the full smooth brains out here, but the ones that got a few wrinkles on the deck, they can do it.
Yeah, you can nerf the character a little bit, but you ain't nerfing Rika. Like she, gonna find a way.
That pussy's too strong. It's too strong. So what's her final results? Does that mean that?
I mean, I think it's Maureen in first, and then Rika in second, right? And then Mariah's team in third, and then Tatsuna's team fourth.
So that means Marine's team is the victor of Royal Rivals coming through.
Joe here.
Hey, Joe.
I think that Rika challenged 11, or Viola Vodka challenged Rika to a first to 5 money match for charity. I think. Or maybe
okay,
not.
match? Let's
no,
go.
no, maybe not.
Lay it
maybe
down.
not. Never mind.
No,
Redacted.
no.
It's not. Oh, dang.
Oh, no, okay.
Redacted. I wanted
Someone
them
is
to
someone.
agree to
was
some
gonna say, someone
terms
is-
and conditions. I think. No, they're out.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you for the money match. Okay, it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine. If there's someone in the chat that wants to do it for charity, any in the breeze out there that want to do this for charity, is there anyone that want to come through? But I mean, either way, it's been a lot of great action all the way through.
Yeah, it's been really
first and second parts. Rika, Mesocrats, definitely my personal highlights. What were your personal favorites?
I always enjoy watching Maureen's Laura play. As a Laura main, like I love watching Laura, so there's bias there. But the reverse OC from Rika, and yeah, Mesocrats dominating the neutral with her Zeku, and just like all these, we got to see a good variety of characters too. We got to see Fault, Jury, Laura, Bison, Zeku, Buki. Like there's been such a good character spread that everyone has, and it's really been a real treat to see all of them play.
Yeah, we also had the 11 pick as well too. So a lot of different characters. Hey, I mean, if you want to run 11, that's cool. That's I'm not gonna hate on you, but honestly, thank you everybody for coming through. This was done, for Black History Month. Really appreciate giving back to the ADV project out here. Shout outs to Hitbox. Shout outs to Grinding Coffee. Shout outs to Joe. Shout outs to all the people playing in the tournament. Shout outs to the commentators coming through.
Electric Cup as well. I got a Blanca Cup and a Cami Cup. I was so hyped. I was like,
you got two?
Yeah, I was like, wow. I said just ask for a Cami, but then they gave me a Blanca too. I love Blanca. Blanca was my first character I ever played, and I love him so much.
Wow.
See my Blanca. My Blanca is actually kind of nice. You might see Blanca in the future. We'll see.
You know what? We would see your Blanca. What would we see your Blanca on? Don't you have a series?
Oh yeah, the Diamond series. It's on my Twitch channel, Mira_LBC. So me and Eli the Curry, we're taking every character to Diamond, which has been really fun, and I stream pretty much every day. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So if you want to check it out, yeah. I think that's for me.
Joe's like erasing like a million things. Again, shout out to all the commentators that came through. Shout out to everybody that's been watching. I appreciate you. Shout out to Joe for putting this on as well. And Yuki coming through, building this up from the brain.
Yeah.
much love to her. And, shout letting us come and talk some mess about
Yeah,
Street
shout
Fighter. This
out
is
to
fun.
the Royal Rivals crew. Like, this is such a like cool thing they're doing. Like, a team tournament for charity is like, yeah, it was super fun, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. And thank you, Joe and Yasuko and Saint Cola, Yuki, Net, all y'all. It's been really great working with y'all.
I think this has been great, but we got to wrap it up, put some chicken and cheese in it, wrap it up. Let's send over to Marine. I think she's streaming right now.
Mhm.
She better not go offline if I refresh my page. I think she's streaming right now. So
Yeah, she's
we
still
can send it over to her.
She's still streaming, yeah.
Let's go visit her. Let's go take a trip over to Marine. See what's going on. You're in the chat? Are you gone? Are you done? Oh, don't be like that. Don't tell me you're done. I'm gonna be real upset. No, she's not. Let's send her away. Joe, she said come host me. You got it. You got it, Bree. You got it. And we'll see y'all later. Thank you so much.
Hold on, I need to come back from muting because look at the sad eyes on that dog. Everybody react to this, please. Mike's back up to look at these sad eyes and then like happy. This is so good.
So cute.
Oh boy, that's hilarious. All right, we're gonna go to Maureen now. Peace out, everybody.